Goals can be an important part to any organization. Not only do they provide employees with something tangible, but their progress can be easily measured as they are working through to their end goal. In some organizations, goals are used to define compensation or bonuses. Let's see what Dynamics 365 has to offer in this regard. I would say a couple of really handy and powerful features, but let's see how this can be used in an example of a bank. Let's assume that bank is about to launch a campaign for the new cash loan offer. One part of activities assumes scheduling the meetings with our customers in order to present them this new appealing offer in details. This is why for each relationship manager, we will set a goal that, defining how many appointments regarding cash loan they need to organize and have during March 2022 in order to support this campaign. So let's see how we can define this goal. Currently, we are in a goal management module, and what I have on the screen is the list of currently active goals. Of course, anytime we can add a new one, so let's do it. Naturally, there are a couple of mandatory data to set during goal creation. First one is the name. So let's say that actually this one will be named number of cash loan appointments in March 2022. Then what is very important is to define goal owner or a person responsible for achieving and this goal and accomplishing this target. So let's say that in our case, this will be relationship manager Belinda Bradley. And what is again very, very important to define is goal metric, or exactly define what we are measuring inside this particular goal. If I click here, I will see the list of all metrics currently available and created previously. And we see here something like number of opportunities, number of appointments, number of deposits, number of product units, revenue, and number of cases. Before I select the one that will be applicable to our example today, I would just like to point out what are different metrics that can be set inside Dynamics 365. So there are two main metric types. It is either count or amount. Count we use when we want to count something, such as number of opportunities, number of appointments, number of deposits, etc. But if we would like to sum up some amounts, then we need this other type, and this one we would use when we are actually summing some amounts, as I said, and this is applicable for some goals such as amount of cash loans, amount of deposits, amount of overdrafts, revenue, etc. In our case, we are only counting appointments, so let's select this one, number of appointments. Navigating to time period tab, we will set, obviously, the time period during which this goal should be accomplished. By default, this is fiscal period, but also there is option to select and set custom period, which will be our case. So let's say that this should be happening in March, and let's select first and last date in March. And then, of course, target. So how many appointments exactly Belinda needs to organize and have with the customers, so we can consider that she has accomplished this goal. Let's say that we know her portfolio and that having 50 appointments is more than enough. And now we are good to save this goal. However, if you remembered, I pointed out several times that we need to count appointments that are actually regarding cash loan. Belinda might have plenty of other appointments in different to discuss different topics, but to achieve this goal, we need to count only those related to the cash loan. This is why we need to specify additional filter and narrow down appointments that will be counted within this goal. So on top goal criteria, we are actually able to specify this filter. In rollup query lookup, we need to actually select this query. And I see that I don't have any, probably not any that I can use for this goal type. So I will create a new one. And I will name it cash loan appointments. So here we are selecting the entity over which we will do a query. Obviously, this is appointment. And then we are here able to specify the filter that should be applied. So we need only those related to the cash loan. So let's say that we will distinguish these by having column selected product 1 equals to cash loan. And we can even view this record, and then we see exactly the preview of all the records currently satisfying this filter, so that we can actually check if we really set this query correctly. Let's say that this is it, so I will save and close this query, and I will apply it to both actual value and also in progress value. And this is it. So this goal is set, but you will notice that actually it is still in status draft. Why is that? Well, because it is not enough that we set the goal to a specific goal owner, but we also need his or actually her feedback that he accepts this goal. So inside goal owner's feedback, we will see that this goal has not been accepted yet, and this is why this goal is in status draft. How the goal owner will be notified about the new goal assigned to her, and how she will accept it. To standardize this process and ensure that communication is not done through the phone or by writing some emails manually, etc., there is one process in place which actually notifies Belinda that there is a new goal assigned to her, that she needs to provide her feedback. She is notified within within the email. So now I will show you how this looks. So as you can see here, this is what she would receive. So request for her, or actually for your input, and then the notification that new goal number of cash loan appointments in March 2020 has been assigned to you. Then another goal details and even link to the goal, so she can review it even further inside Dynamics 365. And if she is actually agrees with this goal, straight from here she can accept it or reject it. So let's say that Belinda agrees with this and she accepts the goal. She confirms this. And now if I go to goal owner's feedback, and if I do refresh, I will see that exactly when Belinda accepted, and also the goal will become active or actually open with status accepted. So we now know Belinda is aware of the goal and she will be working on it. And I would just like to spare a couple of words how actually we track the progress of the goal. So this is really easy. I'm not sure I will have some nice data to present for this new goal that has just been created, but still the concept is what is relevant. So what we need to do is, of course, to recalculate goal, and then what we will receive here is the number of items, or actually appointments, that has been scheduled, and also the number of scheduled and already held, and the number of appointments that are maybe scheduled but still have not happened. So these are then in progress value, and actual would be those that are really completed. And then, of course, we would have percentage showing what is the percentage of currently completed appointments, and how actually this goal is progressing. So for some other goals, the data is a bit nicer than for this one that we have just created. And also, what may help in tracking the goals is definitely some out-of-the-box charts showing, for example, percentage achieved. So for each goal, we have what should be the percentage achieved today, so that we ensure that goal will be accomplished in time, and what is the real situation for these goals. And also I would also point out this one, or actually goal progress for count metrics, showing similarly what is actually today's target, and then what is actual target, and also what are in progress values, meaning that these items are likely to be closed, and likely to get in to this result of the goal that has been accomplished. So with this, I would conclude the story about the goal. So the really possibilities are numerous. Everything that we have inside Dynamics 365 we can set as a goal. It's not only appointments or opportunities or cases, but also we can track number of loans, number of deposits or their amounts, and of course what is more important, we can track easily how these goals are progressing, and it is likely that they will be accomplished in time. So this would be it about the goals. Thank you very much for your attention. Bye.